Hi, my name is Yasu and I do hitorigoto in my channel, which means, 独り言 means talking to myself and talking to myself in English. It's a Japanese word. So today I want to talk about my experience with Effexor and Venlafaxine, which is the medication, the antidepressant that I've been taking for the how long? 17 months, 1 year and then 5 months. And I am finally reaching the point that I am at the last phase of tapering effects and venlafaxine. So now I take 37.5 milligram per day. It has been, I think, since so I started to tapering little by little since this March. So it's been yeah, 7 months, I think. I can calculate. Anyway, so I'm finally get to the last phase, the least amount of the doses of Effexor and venlafaxine that I take. And so far, I think my body has gotten really used to it. So for the first 2 or 3 days, when I decreased the dose from 70 milligram per day to 37.5 milligram, I felt a little bit something that I could say that was the withdrawal symptoms. But it was so minor, I barely noticed it. But it hit me a little bit, and then I was like, okay, I think this is withdrawal symptoms. But wow, but it's so minor, it's so mild. I can hardly feel it, but I can feel a little bit. And it just simply went away, and it disappeared after 2 or 3 days. So it didn't really bother me at all. I could feel like a little bit like my head is like brains up a little bit, but that was really it. And it was quite surprising because the every time I lower the dose, I went through the withdrawal symptoms, and especially the last time when I reduced to 70 milligram per day, the withdrawal symptoms was still minor, not too much, but I could really feel it. And then for a little bit longer, like a few weeks, and I really didn't like that feeling because it's not too strong, so I could bear, but it's just too long for like a few weeks. I hated it. But because I went through it, and because of that, I decided to just keep the dose at 70 milligram per day for like 3 or 4 months. When I'm ready to lower the dose to 37.5 milligram per day, I was kind of getting ready for that. Oh, maybe same thing is gonna be happening to me, and I need to get ready for it. But it was really nothing much, which is a pleasant surprise, and then it's a good thing. So my body really got used to it. So like I don't feel down. Of course, life is not all about being happy. A lot of things happen. Sometimes I feel like so annoyed. I feel like I don't feel right. Sometimes I feel down, but not like down down. If it's hard to like explain in a way that what I was feeling down when I was really dealing with my depressions, especially last year, or the feeling of down that it's just that what people go through as a life. It's different, but I just simply don't have the words to describe it. But that means my mental state and also my emotions are very stable. And even I feel down, I can cope with it. I don't really push myself to kind of pretend that nothing really happens. And I give myself a lot of rests. And I get back to the daily routine, so which is a very good thing. And in terms of the energy level, it's really high, very healthy range. And if of course because I have energy level as I want to, I push myself a little bit, but I can feel that I'm starting to feel tired. Then I take a rest and everything to restore everything. And I still stick with my daily routine, which is I go to bed at 10 p.m. and then wake up like usually 7. And if which really gives me a foundation and then check whether um, I have flexibility to push myself a little bit out of my normal range, or I should take it easy or not. So sticking with my daily routine really helps me. Otherwise, I don't. It would be harder for me to measure how tiring I am or how much I'm pushing and how much rest I would need. So far, so good. I think over the course of 1 year and 5 months, I have really established the healthy foundation in life, and then how to measure my state to take proactive actions to prevent anything worse or anything bad. Anything bad keeps happening to me. Okay, I think today I can really speak English that well. And here is another thing that I really want to mention when I take the Effexor at the 37.5 milligram, which I'm not sure how much it is related to it. So I'm gonna make a video about my sleeping issues, but after the Taiwan trip this September, I was able to sleep really long and a lot. So I didn't need a sleeping pill. So I stopped it with approval from my doctor. But my sleeping issue kind of came back, and I started taking the nitrozepam again, but it just didn't feel right. So after the discussion with my physician, my doctor, we decided I start taking a Dayvigo again. So I take Dayvigo now, even though last year when I took the Dayvigo for the first time, I swear that I would never take it, but yeah, I take Dayvigo now. I'm not sure if that's related to Dayvigo or not. One of the significant behavioral change is that, okay, I take Dayvigo, go to sleep. This is when I take 37.5 milligram of the Effexor and Venlafaxine. I woke up after 3 or 4 hours. Because my brain was screaming for sugar, which sounds really weird, but I'm craving for sweets in the middle of the night. And it's so much, and the craving was too strong to the point that I actually decided to go to a convenience store. And if you ever visited Japan, if you go to a convenience store, it has a lot of things, and it opens for 24 hours, 7 days. I bought gummy bear. I bought I don't know how it's called in English, ramune. Also like some sweets, and also I bought snacks. I don't usually eat snacks, but I'm craving for it. But there's a specific type of snacks called Sapporo potato. I bought them probably 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Went back to my place, ate them all, and then went back to sleep. Unbelievable. I've been taking sleeping pills since I have dealing with depressions, which is 2023 July. Nothing like ever happened to me. Even when I was taking the Daybigo last year, it didn't happen. But this time somehow it has been happening. Very weird. And then I track my sleep conditions by using Oura Ring. And one of the few point is that my Oura Rings doesn't really see or detect that much abnormality in my sleep activities or sleep quality, because with or without being consciousness, we all wake up at night. How much we remember, it really depends. And then I'm not sure if this is my personal experience, but I think Daybigo, maybe it's too weak. I'm not sure, but like Daybigo somehow increases the probability that I remember the time that I wake up at night. And then nitrozepam halcyon, I don't remember. I'm not sure though. This is how I think that's what's happening. But anyway. So when I wake up, I feel refreshed. I have so much energy. So clearly, like, sleep doesn't bother me at all. But like, those like trash of gummy bears and the snacks on my bed, I couldn't stop laughing. And I don't think it's good for my health for a long time. So I went back to my doctors, told my doctors exactly what happened. He looked very surprised because, if anything, he thinks, and I agree, that I should have experienced much, much earlier, but I am experiencing it right now. Such a funny feelings. So we changed the medications a little bit, and then I'm gonna discuss about what's the outcome in another video. But that's exactly what is going on with the Effexor of 37.5 milligram. So yeah, full of surprises. So that's the updates on me, and it's been 1 year and 5 months. Time really flies. I will still stick with Effexor 37.5 milligram for the next 3 months, and then if both I and my doctor feel comfortable, then I might really decided to stop taking Effexors completely. But we'll see. I'm not in rush. I don't want to push myself. I want to make sure that I feel comfortable with, and I want to try because it's been that long. And then adding extra 3 months, I don't want to jeopardize anything right now. So yeah, I am taking it very slow, taking actions more cautiously. So as always, in the end of the video, I say that please don't be like me, because I think I have gotten really better. I'm really surprised that I actually survived in as far as how do I say it? I'm surprised that I've come so far, this far. I'm so grateful that I feel well. And then what I have gone through, it has given me so much lesson and new perspectives, and apparently like it's a good value added to me. But at the same time, I have lost a lot of things, and it's not worth it. People are not supposed to, and people shouldn't suffer from mental health. And I really don't want you to go through the same thing that I has gone through. So please don't push yourself. Always take care of yourself. Health is the most important thing. If you're stressed out, stay away from it. You might have to come back and face it, but stay away for a while. Get ready, rest enough, and then you can start dealing with it. And if you are cornered and you have to make a decisions about your job, your health, your family, or anything, and it might be selfish and I'm not responsible enough for me to say these kind of things, but please always prioritize your health, because without good health you cannot do anything. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also I'm gonna make one more video. My channel now reached over 1,000 subscribers, and then I think I'm finally my channel makes money. I'm not sure. I haven't received anything, but my YouTube studio shows little money. So I think it got passed. I'm not sure, but thank you for supporting me and watching my channel, and then letting me and helping me to grow the channel. I'm hoping that somehow what I went through and sharing those experience somehow provide you some directions or extra informations, so that you don't have to go through the same thing that I do. So please take care of yourself, and thank you for watching. こんな感じかな。So for now, じゃあね、バイバイ。